kind of add these little white highlights right here. I just love this pen. Alright guys, today I'm going to teach you how to use markers. So there's 5 points I'm going to be talking about today. The first point is you're going to need to use smooth Bristol paper, and you can get that at any art store. You could use the Bristol, or I'm sorry, you can use the Canson smooth Bristol paper. It's gonna have to say smooth Bristol. The thing about this paper is it's very smooth. That's the first thing you want to start. 2, before you start your drawing, you're gonna want to have a small piece of smooth Bristol paper, just like a little sample, or you can use a whole page, because a lot of times when you pull off these caps, that color does not match that cap. So it's very important. Some of the companies, they do match their color pretty closely to the cap, but I'm going to tell you, more often than not, they do not. So that's why it's so important to have a little piece of paper like this just to test out your color. The third point is you want to start to color and finish one area at a time to reduce drying and to help to blend the still wet markers. You're blending with that marker that's still wet. You don't want that marker to dry. And I'll give you an example. I'll start with the arm right here. So you want to just color one area. So if you're going to start coloring and you start right here and then you move down to the leg, don't do that. You want to do just the arm first, finish the whole arm, finish the grain, finish the gloves, everything. Finish the whole arm until you move on to another body part, whether it be the head, this and that, and then stay with the head until you finish it, or else you're not going to get the best blending results that you want. We'll have a little quick example right here. I'm going to test the paper. We're going to go into the fourth point right here, which is to start with your secondary blending color, which is the second lighter color right here. Start it into the other color. You basically have to dip it into the other color to start blending it out into the rest of the surface. See that? I'm scrubbing the darker color and I'm blending it out over here this way. See, I'm starting over here, and you're gonna have to go over these colors a few times. See how I'm blending that? And we're gonna go into our fifth point. Make sure to scrub the second marker color into the first, meaning you have to you really have to scrub that color. You have to scrub that color into the paper to blend it, because you're gonna find if you're too soft with your hand, you're really gonna find that you're not getting the results. You really need to scrub the rest of that color into the paper. Now we're gonna finish off with a light color, a really light color. This is actually a warm gray, a 0. And we're just gonna try to get the results that we want. There we go. So again, we're gonna start with the green, and I always start with my darks. You don't have to do it like that, but it's probably gonna be your best option. I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that does light to dark. We're just gonna blend that green right here. We're going to get a light green right here, and we're kind of going to blend the rest of it. The light is coming obviously from in front of her, right? She's looking right at the light, or the light area. So remember, we're coming from the colors that we already have down, and we're going out into the lighter color, into the light. So here we go, like that. And we're just going to finish up with this glove. And I will finish this piece and I will post it at the very end of the video so you guys see what these all these 5 points get you, what type of results they get you, and I think you'll agree they get pretty good results. It's worked for me. I've been working with these markers, with alcohol-based markers, for years now, for years and years now. So you will see that it'll work for you. You know, you're gonna have to just, you know, test your hand at it and just get better at it. It's gonna take time, but as you will see over time, it'll work out for you. See, you have to move quickly. That's actually the 5th point I want to talk about. It's kind of like a bonus point. So always make sure that you're keeping in mind while you're working to work quick and to blend while the markers are still wet. That is just a critical thing with these alcohol markers, is you have to blend when they're still wet. If you do that, you pay attention to that, you're gonna get great results. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. A Posca marker. These Posca markers are amazing for highlights on these types of drawings, but this is a great, this is probably my favorite out of all of them, is to add a little highlight. You just kind of add these little white highlights right here. I just love this pen. You got to shake it up a lot, but you get great results. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you want to see more art tips, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to leave you with the finished illustration right here. I'll see you guys next time.